All right, we're streaming. Supposedly we're streaming now. Richie, you want to explain what we're doing here?
All right, so streaming tonight, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy 15. Oh, geez, didn't want to do that. off to a little bit of a rough start here.
Really rough. Normally John is the one who streams when he's out of town or something like that. Maybe he just lied to us. I don't know. But we're having a little bit. We had tons of technical issues. Not to mention, he told me to tell everyone we stream every first and third Saturday of the month from 7 to 10. And then I'm like, all right, 7 to 10. And he's like, no, it's 8 to 10. When I say we're streaming, I mean you come over at 7. I'm like, So sorry about the delay, guys. We're getting going here, though.
But yeah, so we're gonna share a little bit of Final Fantasy 15 post-game content with you. We're gonna do the platforming dungeon, Pitioss Ruins. It kind of stands on its own. So there's not going to be too many spoilers unless you think knowing that the secret dungeon exists is a spoiler, in which case
you should be watching this video. Yeah.
But basically, our destination is this mustard stain on the map here.
Mm-hmm.
I have already failed to land on it twice. Oh no, god damn it.
What's happening?
I parked the car by accident. Oh, jeez. Bad day.
That's alright.
Get back in the car.
I'm going to lower these settings a little bit more just so it's smooth.
Yeah, it looked a little choppy.
You know what we could do here too is go to 720.
Oh my god, my landing site is right there. You don't need to get so high.
There you go. Is this a little smoother, you think, on the stream?
A little bit. It's still kind of
a touch choppy.
Oh my god, slow down! Well, that was probably the best crash I've had so far.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh my goodness. How did I do this before?
I don't know, I gotta figure it out eventually, I suppose.
Oh my goodness, here's another 10 minutes of loading.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Super Saiyan Cringe Dude, My Little Pony Jerkaholic. Yeah, it's a good username.
It's a good username.
I like it. But you better be a jerkaholic, because otherwise...
What kind of jerkaholic does he mean? Like...
I'm definitely going masturbating. I'm going with masturbating myself,
okay.
But maybe he's... Or maybe it's Caribbean jerk, you know.
Yeah, Caribbean. I'll do like some
You remember the jerk pit?
Oh, yeah.
In Ann Arbor?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was just a front for a marijuana selling business. But...
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Just those settings, Tom.
I'm just going to make sure everything's as smooth as can be here. There we go.
Oh, no, that's not even... Not me, but... Unfunny, even Pachinko thinks it's masturbator too.
Oh,
and I'm.
Lol, you're funny. I love your video.
Alrighty, fourth time's the charm here, guys. I wish I could just fly a chocobo over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
But like, this is actually the only place in the game that is only accessible via the flying car.
Okay.
So, like, the flying car is only unlocked in the post-game. This is the only place you can only get with it. And I parked the car again. What is my problem? Oh, my goodness. I haven't played Final Fantasy 15 in probably 2 or 3 weeks, so...
Oh, wow. That's a long time, Richard.
I'm so sorry.
I've never played Final Fantasy 15. I'm just here for the lols.
Josh A. asks if we're hard for this game or just half chubbed.
I don't know.
I would say I'm mostly hard for this game. There's a lot of problems with it, but I think I enjoyed it more than I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as some other games that have come out lately. Even though I haven't played Breath of the Wild, I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it more once I play it.
Yeah. So, is it weird that I think that I'm a Final Fantasy fan, but then I look back and I really have only played like 3/4 of 6, 7, and 8? So really it was just like PlayStation era that I was playing it?
Why doesn't the car slow down? Whatever. Get out of the car. Get out of the car before game's over. God damn it.
Richie, you're falling apart, man.
You want to try?
I've never played it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, apparently neither do I.
I was just here for the yucks.
You have an erection for games. Get fucking help. We probably should. How long have we been hard for games?
I don't know, a long time.
Longer than 4 hours at the very least. We should definitely get... Do we stick our dick in disc holes?
Okay, well, let's keep it like somewhere between PG-13 and R in the comments, guys. But not like hard R.
What's R-rated about putting your dick in disc holes? It's not even another human being.
That's true. You got a fair point.
Can you rape a game system?
What? Oh, I thought there was a comment. You're just saying it. I don't know.
I mean, I would like it to be X-rated myself. I mean, we are hard for games. We gotta live up to the name here.
I suppose you're right.
So let's show off our erections right now.
I didn't age gate this though, just so you know. So we do have to be a little careful. But
oh my god!
But
kids,
go ahead, whip your dick out.
Kids.
Oh my god!
Just waiting for these load times.
Yeah, I know. I got some killer. Okay, what is happening? All right, where's my card? There it is.
Yeah.
Here I go. Look at that ass. What do I do? Press X or something?
Yep, press X and you'll get in the car. You have to go to manual.
Alright, and manual.
You drive a manual. This will be
I drive a manual.
This will be second nature for you.
It's not an issue.
So you'll hold R2.
R2, okay.
That's how you drive. And
on
then
the road again.
Once takeoff appears, you hit O.
Okay.
Or circle,
where's
as some would
takeoff
call it.
Gonna appear?
It's appeared. Just hit O.
On the road again.
Circle again.
Now, is this set on my map somewhere? Where am I going?
You know what? I'll just do it. I'm gonna fail again. I don't know why.
Rob Webb says, "How is this game compared to other RPGs?" Well, there's a big spectrum of RPGs, you know, but
it's, you know, I've played a lot of Final Fantasies. I probably wouldn't put this in my like top tier, but I still really, really enjoyed it. I also think there's a lot of better RPGs out these days as well. Like, hey, it counted! It counted! Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. But, I don't know, as far as like, this game tried a lot more than other Final Fantasy games to do like the modern open world thing. And I don't think it did it as well as like, I like it more than I like the Elder Scrolls series, because I never really got into any of them, Skyrim, Morrowind. But I think I'd play something like The Witcher 3 a lot more in depth than I played this. And I don't really need to say I think that, because I played the game and I loved it and it was amazing.
I was, before Breath of the Wild came out, still rocking my, was it Xenoblade Chronicles X? Which was pretty good. But I think really...
Not as good as Chronicles,
no,
though.
No, definitely not. The story is very subpar in compared to Chronicles.
Ooh, I get to show you guys a summon. How about that?
Yeah. How about that? I love how you're just fighting a giant friggin' chicken.
It's a cockatrice.
Cockatrice, obviously. Good God. Look at this guy. Remember when the summons were like 5 polygons?
I remember when they were sprites, so...
Yeah. I really got into the Final Fantasy series with 7 and 8, and I remember like 7 you could do the summons, they were pretty cool, and then 8 was like, why don't we do like a cutscene that's like 5 minutes per summon? Kind of like this.
Why not? You've got nothing better to do.
Exactly. And it was just like, oh my God, like the summon, like why isn't there a skip button? Like, good God.
Yeah. At least you could boost. And look, he's still out there like in the environment. That's not something you ever get to see.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of disoriented now.
Super Saiyan says, I'm just saying you haven't
Tony,
even played...
we lost. We lost the video.
Uh-oh. It's coming back.
Okay.
Hang on.
What the hell? All right, where am I going?
If that happens again, we can unplug the microphone and switch that up because it may be drawing too much power,
right.
possibly.
Yeah.
But if you look at this, it's smooth on the game capture device. It's just, because it's a window capture, it's a little bit jankier.
Right.
So hopefully that pulls its shit together here.
Alrighty, I'm just going to avoid all the enemies because I don't think I have my equipment up to snuff right now.
They're saying the game looks good. Yeah. Maybe that's just a comment on the game itself, but I'm just saying you haven't even played Final Fantasy Advance. Is that a question or a statement? Are you telling us we haven't a game that we haven't played? How do you know we haven't played it?
There isn't a Final Fantasy Advance.
There are Final Fantasy games for the Game Boy Advance.
There are.
But
I don't think it's titled
Super
Final
Nintendo.
Fantasy
Yeah, no,
Advance.
they're not. Would you ever play Dark Souls? I think John streamed Dark Souls a couple times.
I started playing the first Dark Souls. My brother really, really wants me to get into it, and I'm trying. I'm kind of ass deep in Blighttown right now, so it might be a while before I pick it back up, but yeah, 2 fucking hours is about right for the Adamantoys. Ah, that motherfucker. And they want to pronounce it Adamantis too, which I just picture a giant praying mantis in armor, which honestly probably would have been a better fight if they did it that way, because
What's sorry to interrupt you. What is the story of this game? Like 3 guys, they're going to some bachelor party, they get really dressed up, they get some like bondage leather together, and then they find a monster and they have to defeat it. Like, what's the story here? What are we rocking?
You already told me the story, so I don't really think I need to add anything to that. Actually, you were pretty fucking close.
Really?
Like the opening hook is that you're traveling to Altisha, which is a beautiful seaside city, to get married to your longtime love.
Okay.
And then nothing goes as planned, which is too bad.
Yeah.
But otherwise, there wouldn't really be much of a game.
Yeah.
So, all of our friends have abandoned us. This is... Oh, wow. That's pretty good. So, this is the Pitioss ruins right here. The endpoint of the dungeon is right up there.
Huh, okay.
So,
let's see what we can do here.
This is completely different from the rest of the game. The rest of the game is a regular old... Oh, crap. It has to be night. Damn it.
Well, while you're figuring that out, we do have a question. What beers are we drinking today? Ghetto Blaster. It's a Detroit-made brew. It's a mild ale. So, what do you think, Richie? I think the first time you've had it, right?
It is mild. It's definitely mild. I like it. It's pretty good.
We were...
I'd probably like something with a little bit bolder a flavor, but...
We do have some extra other stuff in there, too, if you're interested. Dan was drinking it when we did. If you guys haven't checked out our Contra review that we released earlier, definitely check it out. I know that YouTube's algorithm, if I don't put Zelda in the title, generally won't tell you that we released a video. And people will be like, man, it's been a while since you released a video. I'd be like, we release one every Saturday. And they're like, what? It didn't appear in my feed. So I'm like, you either got to click the notification button or you just check, I guess. But like... You know, a lot of people, for example, would be like, you know, why haven't you done a review or like a this or like that? We did that literally that game last week or something like that. And it's just like, oh, really? You know. So, anyways, my point is the Contra review that we released today, we were rocking Ghetto Blaster, and Dan loved it because apparently he's really into mild ales, and he was just drinking them up. They're really kind of low percentage too, so you can drink a lot of them. They're like only 3%. You know, nothing that's gonna knock you on your butt or anything.
Well, not after the first one.
No.
After, like, 4 liters.
Yeah, 4 liters. Do you guys like IPAs or stouts?
It depends on my mood. I tend more towards IPAs than stouts, though. I'm not a huge... I fucking hate wasps in this game, especially when I can't really see.
Yeah, I think... I never really cared for IPAs just because I felt like they kind of punched you in the back of the mouth as soon as you swallowed. But I've been getting more into them. But I just don't like the ones that are like so hoppy that they're like You know, they're almost like saying like a screw you to the person drinking them. I don't like the hops where it's like, how much hops can you take? How much hops do you dare drink? And it's like, oh, like I'm here to enjoy a beverage, not to prove myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like, you know, drinking gasoline here, you know, just to prove myself.
Right.
So, you know,
I actually do like Bell's Hop Slam, though, which is basically how much hops can you take.
Hop Slam isn't even, although it's a more rare beer, an expensive one, but it's not even the hoppiest IPA I've had. Like, I've had IPAs that are like so hoppy that you can't even finish it. Like, it's just so hoppy. So because of that, I kind of turned away from IPAs, although I'm kind of slowly getting back into them, I think, you know.
Yeah, you think.
Yeah.
I'm just going to fight some stuff until nighttime here, give you guys some... These are Marlboros, so I'm definitely going to need some ribbons on my bitches.
Oh, yeah. I love this comment right here. Ryan writes, his content review is great, dudes. Give me heavy nostalgia. I used to get punched in the arm every 10 seconds for dying as player 2. That's pretty good. When is the Talent Studio translation review coming? Hopefully soon. Luigi Blood did a N64 DD Talent Studio translation.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm kind of interested in that. I mean, we did John and I did a Paint Studio one, but Paint Studio is more basic. Talent Studio is like you make your own movies, and it's like it's really hard to understand that in Japanese.
Shit. I did not see him coming. Oh, god damn it. This game is really fussy. Like, you see the rectangle on the screen, Tony, the red rectangle.
Yeah.
That's like the battle arena.
Yeah.
If you step out of it, the battle ends. Oh boy, that's not good.
Hold on.
I'm probably getting eaten.
We gotta sing and dance here for a second to entertain everybody. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my...
Oh boy.
All right, if that happens again, we'll take out the microphone and switch to a shittier microphone. Sorry about that, guys. We were having technical difficulties all night. So right now we're working off my iMac. Let me know in the comments how much I suck for using a Mac. And I recently got a PC, and I'm like, great. You know, I'm gonna be able to use all these emulators I couldn't use before. I'm gonna be able to use OBS more easily, that kind of stuff. And OBS just does not work on the PC. All I get is I try to window capture, black screens. I try to webcam, black screen. Just did not work. So I switch over to the Mac, and I'm like, all right, well, I had to do an update. Turns out it was a full system update. We waited a half hour to get the damn thing going. So are we just like killing time until nightfall?
Yeah, there's the only way to force nightfall is to trigger a hunt that starts at night, and I would have to redo the whole plane car thing to do that, and I think that's going to set us back even more than simple patience.
Yeah. Why don't you just play the Song of Time?
That's a good point. Yeah. That's a good point. That always worked.
Oh, Zelda's Final Fantasy is here. Hi, guys. Hello, Zelda's Final Fantasy. How are you?
Ahoy, hoy. That's not really a name that means a lot to me since I haven't been streaming with y'all as much. Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have wasted
Final
this
Fantasy
on him.
Has been watching the show for actually a number of years, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
She's an old-time fan, if you will. But with a young-time heart.
Good for her for sticking with us.
A brave soul.
Through the bad years, through the good years.
Yeah. Goodyear tires.
Okay, this is going better now.
You guys normally live stream. Normally it's not the two of us. Normally it's John, although I do live stream the occasional Zelda bit when I feel like it. John live streams, as he would say it, the first and third Saturday of every month from 7 to 10, but then change it to 8 to 10 just randomly.
Hey! That was a really shitty fight, and I got all A+ for it.
Nice. So we're actually just subbing for John right now. So we don't normally stream. Rich, is this the first stream you've done?
I feel like I was present for one other one, but I can't remember what it was. And
it was NBA Jam.
Okay, and I've been in the chat intermittently.
Yeah.
NBA Jam. It's been a while.
We were super hungover. and we were planning on a stream the next day. John's like, all right, I'm going to do a stream. I'm like, John, are you going to set up for this stream? Because normally, we get there and he'd be like, all right, I told everybody we're streaming in 5 minutes. I have about 2 hours of setup to do. Not even an exaggeration, really. And so, I'm like, all right, I'm texting him, like, are you ready to go, blah, blah, blah. And we get there, and he's in his bathrobe, and his mom's like... I'm like, hey.
I do remember this now.
Yeah, I'm like, so how's it going? How's John doing? And we had a party the previous night at our friend, the Reverend Bobby's house. I believe it was Reverend Bobby's house. Might have been Praso's, actually. But, and she's like, oh, you mean Mr. Hungover? Mr. Vomit all night? And he's just, like, totally hungover. And he's like, well, I was getting set up. I've been looking for my iPad. He'd been looking for it for the last half hour. Not setting up anything else.
Where's my iPad, Mommy?
And previously, that stream... I had picked up Josh because he was going to be part of it. I thought he'd be good energy for it. And we were all hungover. So I get to his house, and he's like, dude, I'm so hungover. I puked all over the bathroom. Like projectile vomit all over his guest bathroom the night before. So I'm like, all right, you sure you want to do this? He's like, yeah, I've downed some black tea and some kale. And I'm like, what? Black tea and kale? Like, why? And I'm like, that doesn't absorb the alcohol. It's acid. He just
doesn't want to feel good.
Acid and roughage. He's like, no, man, it's good. It's good for you. So I start driving. He's like, hang on, pull over. He goes into this doctor's, Barclay Circle in Rochester where all the doctor's offices are. Goes onto the lawn to some practice and just pukes his guts out. And he's like, all right, man, I'm good. And then we go and shoot. This is amazing. Catch the Bear says John needs to live stream some knitting. Dang it. Shakem Beckford says live streams have ads. Yeah, I think all of our videos have ads, actually. Helps us keep the lights on. Equipment is expensive. Oh, those chickens.
They prefer to be called cocks.
Fair enough. So I was thinking, Richie, of calling cocktails Richards now. Because Richard, you go to Dick, you go to Cock, you go to Cocktail.
I like it.
So, you feel like a Richard, or are you good?
I could go for a Rick.
You want okay, so here's what I got. I got some...
Wubba lubba dub dub!
I got, okay, so here's my new Richard that I've been working on, okay? So, what you do is you take a Coke, okay? Toss some Woodward whiskey in it. Chop up some... This is really fruity, because I like my drinks really fruity.
I'm with you.
Chop up some strawberries. Throw them in there. Slice a grapefruit. Boom, that's your cock. That's your Richard.
What's the alcohol component again?
It is Woodward whiskey from Valentine's. You want to sample some of that?
Make me some of that.
Okay. I'm going to read one more comment, then I'm going to make Richie a Richard. Okay. Let's see here. Who came up with the idea for H4G originally, and what was the inspiration?
Dicks were the inspiration.
I think I approached you and John, because I have a film degree. Richie had a music degree. John was still in school at the moment. And actually, maybe he wasn't. Maybe this was pre him going to college. I don't know. But point is that I wanted to be able to use my film degree in a way that didn't pigeonhole me into logistics, because I was doing a lot of logistics for film, nothing creative. So I was like, hey guys, we're playing NBA Jam a lot. Let's do something with games, but where Richie can make music. Yeah, too. I can make videos, and John can be John.
Oh, come on, get back in that.
That was kind of the original idea. I just kind of formed it from there. Let me go make you a Richard real quick. You're gonna have to do a little song and dance while I'm gone, though. Keep them
Oh boy.
A lot of pressure.
I don't know if I can game and entertain at the same time. You've been
doing that for years, Richie.
I've been struggling here tonight, though. This is what Hard for Games is all about. Just a bunch of dudes beating a cock to death. This is really what we're all about.
You got a point there.
jeez, I beat that fucking cock. You know it. I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately, there's a lot of time in Final Fantasy 15 where you don't really have to do anything. And Ignis is talking about fucking coffee right in the middle of the battle. Thanks, genius.
Pull yourself together over here, right?
That's my opinion on the matter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's dead. Now I have to go find something more to kill. We've got, like, maybe 5-6 game hours until nighttime. That's maybe, like, what, 10 minutes, I hope?
I was just about to ask you what that meant.
What do we got as far as comments going? Dicks are correct indeed. Alright, what the hell else is out here? I never really explored this area when I went to the dungeon for the first time, so this is kind of my chance to repent. But this is kind of a barren wasteland out here. Some nifs came after me the last time I came over here. Where are they now? Oh. Nope, that's just the wasps. I don't want to deal with the wasps. Do not want to fight wasps. Unless they are white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, in which case I will fight to the bitter end.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I overfilled this.
Uh-oh. Tony is having some problems with my dick. My dick is overflowing. My dick is overflowing all over Tony. Oh, my goodness. No, that is not what I said. DJ Melodia, thank you for twisting my words. Although I thought the same thing the first time I heard them actually use that word in the game. Like, you can't say that in a video game. Oh, my.
All right.
Wow, that is a tall dick.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy.
Oh, that's so good. I'm getting caught up on Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, so good.
I still haven't watched the first episode of the new season, as a matter of fact. I need to.
Neither have I. I'm watching season 2 right now. I got that DVD from a buddy boy.
Oh.
Maybe at this point I'll just run back to the dungeon and... Okay, fine. I'll fight the fucking wasps.
So how long have you both been married to each other for?
How long has it been?
I don't know. It's been a while. Actually, my real wife's in the other room. I.e. my beard. Hey.
Oh, jeez. I hate wasps. Mainly because I'm not very good at fighting. Maybe I can use some magic on these bitches.
Actually, my wife was in the Contra video, as a matter of fact.
Let's waste a really powerful spell on these guys.
Check this out. So, excuse me. Anna's in the Contra video, right? And a third of the way through, she's like, "I'm sleepy." Goes to bed.
That's Anna. That's Anna.
So then I have to edit the video like she's still there the entire time, and just at the end reveal that she wasn't. That's some editing right there.
Well done.
Oh man. Looks like the sun's getting a little bit lower, so that's good.
Yeah, it's... I just have to get to, I think maybe 8 o'clock it turns to nighttime.
Okay. What do you think about that, Richard?
It's pretty tasty.
Is it?
Let me tell you, I haven't had a dick like this in a long time.
Oh, good.
Oh my goodness, I'm so... It doesn't help that I'm not used to being this far from the TV.
I know, it is kind of a bit of a... You might actually be able to watch this, because I think it's pretty much... This should be 1-to-1.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's really not.
Would you rather watch the TV or this?
I might turn that way, and then my face will actually be facing the webcam too. How about that?
How about that?
Not like any of the fans want to see this. Ugh. Richie, do you enjoy CVS? There's some frustrations with the job environment, but for the most part, it's a good job for me. There aren't a lot of jobs where you can get paid pretty darn well and not really get called that often to do extra bullshit for your boss.
Well, I think when you have a doctorate, like, you kind of avoid some of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between working at CVS, which there's nothing wrong with it, as like a cashier, and working as a pharmacist.
Right.
There's definitely some bullshit. Don't get me wrong, when you're working as a pharmacist, I'm sure, but it's they can't screw with you.
There are some niffs.
They can't screw with you as much, I would imagine.
I'm just gonna wipe these guys.
So what are these guys?
These are the main antagonistic empire, as there must be in a Final Fantasy game.
Of course.
In this game, it is the Niflheim Empire,
Okay.
which Final Fantasy VII fans may recognize as a somewhat familiar. Oh my goodness, I'm going the wrong way.
Oh shoot.
Well, that's good. We've got time to kill.
Josh says, "Yeah, I hear about it all the time. My father's been a pharmacist for them for 15 years."
Okay, cool.
That's some dedication to the profession.
That's right.
But yeah, so the Niflheim Empire, that's where Nif comes from.
Okay.
Oh, that is fruity and tasty.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wish you were a pharmacist with an F?
No. I value farmers very much. Without them, I would not be able to eat. But I do not think I have the proper build for that profession.
But I mean, like, you specifically prescribe or hand out medicine to farms. Not farmers, but the actual building. That's a pharmacist.
I think I would have to work for Monsanto to do that.
Oh.
Get them some
I like
Roundup. I don't want to fight these. They are not worth my time.
So check out this career path here, which is kind of interesting. So the president of my company.
The president of your country is a fucking clown.
Ooh, way to start some shit.
Oh crap! Oh jeez! I pissed off I pissed off the game machine.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. We're back
at
it. Sorry. So anyways, point is that the president of my company's daughter was a pharmacist, and now she's becoming a bat. Which is it's kind of like there's some good overlap there, but it's like a weird overlap. You know, so it's like you understand all the medicine for people, but a lot of it's the same for animals anyways. And then there's the whole medical side of it.
I'm gonna put a fucking thing on the map here because I am getting completely lost.
What time is it in the game right now?
It is 7 o'clock in the game, so 1 or 2 more in-game hours, which is about how long it's probably going to take me to find this place, and we will finally get to our task that we were supposed to be starting an hour ago.
Yep,
but we're all having fun here, right, guys?
I mean, it's all about the yucks.
Trump heard you talking shit. Yep, he's gonna tweet an angry message at Richard.
Hey, if he does, and he messages hard for games, and publicity is good publicity in my book.
Absolutely.
Fine with me.
Oh, there it is. Right up there. It's pretty unassuming. It's just a fucking box.
Yeah.
Not a great architectural marvel from the surface.
From the surface.
But you will find that things are not always as they seem. What is that? Oh, it's more wasps. Not interested.
I like how his pants has a flashlight.
I think it's actually on his nipple. Oh, nope, he is. Yep, he's got it swinging from his waist.
Ryan Wright says, what if Trump was an H4G lurker, #1 fan?
Maybe he is.
What if one day he just tweeted a lot of boys about the game? We were like, what?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Which would be factually correct. A lot of boys about the GameCube.
All right. I think we've got the night coming here. Also got some angry creatures. I think I missed a turn. But at least it's night now, so that'll simplify things.
Tony, next time play Pokemon Snap. That should be interesting, says Zelda's Final Fantasy. A lot of people have been recommending Pokemon Snap. I don't know if it's a lot of people or just some people have been noticing it. But that's one that's been kind of bouncing around with like beta questing stuff.
We could totally.
Yeah.
Pokemon Snap is pretty cool. Or at least it was way back in the day. I don't know if it would still be cool today, but
people apparently really
I had fun with it.
It's like an Unreal shooter, but you're taking pictures, Richard.
Alright. So here's where the party says goodbye because the party can't jump, apparently.
So you do this by yourself?
Yep, this is a one-man dungeon. There are no enemies. For those who missed it earlier, the end of the dungeon is right here. But obviously, things are never that simple.
Of course not.
Now, I have played this dungeon before, but you haven't.
Oh, I don't even know how to play this game, man.
This is completely different from the rest of the game. Ah, you already missed a treasure.
Oh, well, whatever. How do I run?
Run is...
What's this?
R2.
What's that? What's that?
That is
What is it?
inaccessible right now.
R2.
So,
Get out of here.
so yeah, your right stick is going to control the camera here. Left stick controls your motion.
What is happening? Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I do, but I'm not going to tell you.
I've been fooled. I thought you were gonna play it, and I was gonna do a delightful commentary.
No, it's much more fun to watch you suffer.
I don't even know anything about this game or the mechanics or anything.
That's fine because this is completely different from the rest of the game, and honestly, it would probably function fine.
I did
it. So there's one way that you're not supposed to go.
It's down there. Is this like a blood streak or something?
My operating assumption is oil.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of oil all over the place. Isn't there? All right, so it's a platforming thing. So you know.
Yeah.
There's this is something here. What do I do here?
I'll spoil it for you. You can't
Can't
do anything with that yet.
Okay, here we go.
But all the little blue shiny things on the floor are treasures.
Okay.
But I don't really need treasures, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go. Whee!
Yeah, you did that. You almost failed. You came very close to failing. Oh, Louie.
Louis is upset about something. I'm gonna run and jump. Tell you what. For those of you just what? Get out of here.
Yeah, so something that's really obnoxious about this dungeon, or about the controls in this game in general, is that the sprint button is mapped to the same button as the run button. So that kind of sometimes leads to unpleasant ambiguities when you're trying to run away from combat and end up just like...
No! I have to do all that shit again.
Tony, just because you're upset doesn't mean you have to keep killing yourself.
Oh, no. Alright, we're gonna do it. It's just, the controls are too sloppy for a platformer.
Yeah, that's the big problem with this dungeon.
I mean, I guess they just kind of did it as a bonus, you know.
Right, and I think it's pretty cool, and it's like... I really like the design of the dungeon once I've like actually gotten through it a certain period of time, but I would have paid like $10 to play this game if they completely remade it in an engine suitable for a platformer.
Yeah.
Okay, so that thing, these are shortcuts. Anytime you see these, hit it with your big sword.
How do I get my big sword out?
So, running is holding R2.
Oh,
attacking is
attacking, yeah.
pressing R2.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you're in combat, then you can also hold R2 to attack. They should have mapped all actions to one button and use a CDI controller.
Yes.
Oh boy, that would have been great. You're going back to the start of the dungeon.
No. I want to go up here then. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Isn't this just the same area?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the shortcut. Okay, got it. So when you die, you go there.
So that opened up this area here. So you can.
Got it. Okay, here we go.
You can go up.
And take me back to the sun. No!
Oh my goodness.
It's really struggling to keep this signal here. I think should we? I mean, is it frequent enough to unplug that? What do you think?
I think we're fine. We'll just roll with it until it happens at a critical point.
Can I go through here? Or is this blocked?
That is blocked for now.
Okay.
You have to come in from the other end.
Wait, is this a jumping thing?
That is a jumping thing.
Oh no! This is dumb.
You're dumb.
My wife's talking about me in the other room. What are you saying about me, Anna?
I'm talking about New Year's brownie.
Oh God, yeah. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Not on TV.
Alright, so where did I come from here? Where is this?
That's a long and complicated question that involves some biology, some evolution, a lot of sex between your parents.
Ugh.
They were getting it on.
Ugh.
And then you ruined it.
Alright, so where's that jumping part that I was just at?
Yep.
There.
Mm-hmm.
God. This is the worst. This platform's too tiny.
Your platform's too tiny.
Oh my gosh.
Rich, move your leg. I need to get a better look at that bulge.
Okay, stop. This is a little bit spammy here, guys. Let's calm down a little bit.
They want to see the bulge. You can't keep the bulge from them. Do you happen to have a can of Spam?
I do not, no. I don't think this is a safe bet. I wish I had like a Zelda, like Z targeting right behind his back sort of thing, so you just kind of...
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh my god.
Wouldn't it be nice if this game were better? Wouldn't it be nice
I don't think I
if
can do it.
you could play?
Should I run and jump or just jump?
I would run and jump.
Alright, let's do it.
Together?
Oh god. Oh lordy lord.
There's a lot of that in this.
But isn't this just blocked?
Yeah. But if you move you can jump onto that thing.
Over here?
No, that's too adventurous. You need to get on that small thing.
Wait, what small thing? This thing?
Yeah.
Like that little beam? Like
Yeah.
that metallic thing?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you.
Really?
Really.
Your singing is gorgeous. No!
See, that was a safe one. But alright, let me get you some
Stop torturing me
progress
with
here.
this dungeon. Oh my god.
Oh crap, it's not actually open yet.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like the first time I played through this, it probably took me like 6 hours or so. And there are a lot of white knuckle moments, man. Like
God.
So you see here, this button?
Mm-hmm.
We have to press this button.
What? I didn't even know that was a button.
Nope. And then you have to press this button and quickly...
No. Come on. Get out of here.
And then I gotta keep reminding myself that we're just gonna get through this dungeon. I'm not focusing on the treasure. We're just gonna move forward.
They're asking you to sing more in the chat.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to wait, and I think I need to get a few more dicks in me before I can start singing. That's how it works in Broadway.
Oh yeah. So you should sing the H4G Games theme song.
Games are hard. They're hard for games.
Oh,
See?
there you go.
Yeah.
He still got it.
Sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he still got it.
Oh, nope, that was too adventurous.
Oh.
Too ambitious. Okay, I have to remember how I did this last time.
I just don't like the camera here.
That's kind of what I was saying about the game in general, and
Yeah.
how, like, I feel like pretty much every element about this game, graphics, music, gameplay, there's an hour of nice things I could say and an hour of not so nice things I could say about every single element of this game. And it's like the development cycle of this game was originally like a Gaiden for Final Fantasy 13.
Oh god, like a 5th Gaiden for that game?
Right. But it was one of like the original trilogy it was doing for. They were going to do for it, so it was like originally imagined as like a core game in that series.
Yeah.
And then they decided it was going to be Final Fantasy 15, which I kind of feel like that's basically you're making a jigsaw puzzle, okay?
Yeah.
And you're starting to get somewhere. You've got the borders pretty much figured out. You've got some color areas that you're pretty sure go together.
Yeah.
And then your boss just comes in and dumps another puzzle into the pieces of the puzzle that you haven't made yet.
Yeah.
And they're like, now you have to integrate these pieces into that puzzle too. But the game was just in development hell for so long.
Yeah. Oh my god. I would have never figured it out.
And all that for a potion. A fucking potion.
Yeah.
That I could buy for 10G at somebody's corner shop.
Quick note here. Thank you very much to Entrance Jew for the $2 tip. He says third-person platforming versus first-person. I cannot speak today. Third-person platforming versus first-person platforming. So this kind of reminds me of, like, for example, like you think of a Zelda. Like you feel like rooted to the earth, and it's like every movement. It doesn't feel like loose, but it doesn't feel heavy, right? Every movement in this feels very loose, like super loose. And you play like Xenoblade or Xenoblade Chronicles X, like it's kind of in between. Like it's kind of loose, but not so loose that you can't jump around, kind of thing. This is like super loose. Like it feels like your character's like a feather.
Like the problem I really have with the controls is that the first couple frames of his animation are so sensitive.
Yeah.
And like there are a lot of times later on in the dungeon where you'll be on like a thin beam.
Yeah.
And I just want my character to like rotate so that he's in a line on the jump he needs to make.
Mm-hmm.
And like you kind of press the stick.
And it's a huge movement. Yeah. Like,
and sometimes even like the motion will hang, even if you just like flick the stick a little bit, and he'll jump right off the.
Well, do that again. Look at this, because he actually kind of he floats to it.
Right, and like the dead zone is pretty severe. Like,
wow, that's a lot of dead zone.
You don't even have any motion until. Obviously, this you can't see that.
It's hard to see on the webcam,
but it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Yeah. But it's a shame because I really enjoy the design of the dungeon and some of the puzzles in it. But it's I don't like playing games when I'm fighting the controls more than I'm fighting the puzzles themselves.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And that's the biggest problem I had with this dungeon overall. But I would still say I enjoyed it more than I didn't.
The dungeon or the game? Or
well, both.
Both.
But there were some frustrations. Now I forget where I have to fucking go. This is not good. Maybe I have to press this button again.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is sad and true. Matt says Tony struggles to truly listen to people since he had his little one. No sleep, single word answers. Poor guy. I've been talking in full sentences. What's going on here? Have I been not listening to you, Richie?
You never listened to me.
What are you talking about, Richie?
If you were listening, you'd know.
Oh, jeez.
Ran into the spikes. Classic rookie mistake.
Classic Richard.
Oh, wait. I can...
Because look at this angle, like...
Oh, oh man, there's some pretty terrible angles in combat, too.
Yeah, it seems like it. Oh no. Okay.
I pulled that off.
Nick says, can you believe that 2019 marks 10 years of Hard for Games?
Really?
Yeah, we started summer of 2009. It was like June or July. It was our first NBA Jam video. Remember, we all got together. We watched episodes 1, 2, and 3. And I think we pretty much uploaded them simultaneously, I think. Although I could be wrong on that aspect. But I know we uploaded it. And we were like, oh, cool. We got a couple views. Like, the world didn't light on fire like we kind of expected it to. But we're like, oh, okay, 20 subscribers, like within like a couple days or so, because it was like all of our friends and stuff.
Okay.
Like, oh, cool, it's not bad.
I really didn't need to come this way, but
I also like how our first couple videos were like sort of like compilation sort of stuff. Not compilation, but it was like list based almost. We're going through all the NBA jams. We're going through all the Nintendo cock teases. And then when we did our first review, it was kind of different. We did Knuckles Chaotix. We didn't really know how to do it, so we kind of got too drunk and it didn't work.
We should play Twister for the anniversary.
That would actually be pretty
awesome.
Pretty funny. That was such a good idea that the video feed went out again.
What's the official date again?
I would have to look it up. Do you want me to look it up real quick?
Yeah, look it up. Let's see if we can't plan a gala, if you will.
Oh, I like the sound of
see
that.
what I did there?
I do see what you did there.
I half remember what I have to do. Unfortunately, only a full plan will actually...
Go to the old video manager here, take a peek. Jeez, 10 years of videos.
Oh, blew that. Totally blew it. Totally blew it.
Twister, and whoever loses has to kiss the fat one with the glasses. Oh my god.
There's not really one loser in Twister.
I think actually you're all winners when you play Twister.
Or all losers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this time I'm not going to fuck this up.
Okay, got the exact date. July 7th, 2009. Our first video ever has 31 comments, 104 likes, 4 dislikes, and 12,000 views.
You totally missed me decapitating a statue, Tony.
Oh.
That motherfucker deserved it, though.
That's right. That's right.
So, you said July 7th?
It was July 7th at 2:22 p.m. But I remember it being at night, so I'm not sure where it says 2:22. But the second one, part 2, was at 7:19 p.m. on the same day. And then, because remember, you had a 10-minute limit on YouTube at that point in time.
Oh, yeah.
We also shot everything in HD, but they only allowed 480p.
Sticklers.
Yeah, so you had to. I had to render everything in standard definition. And then the last one was at 8. So we had released one at 2, released one at 7, released one at 8. I kind of want to actually take a look at the analytics of this old video.
Why?
I want to see how long it took us to get any sort of viewership on that particular video.
Boom! Broke the door down.
Oh, you did. Very good.
Now we are officially in the dungeon, I guess. Everything else was just a fucking fake.
Oh. Oh my god. I'll have to do this a different time. Jump back to what we should actually be doing here. Thank you for all the hard work. Oh, thank you very much, Matt.
Now there's some fan theories as to why this dungeon actually exists in the world at all.
Okay.
Like the game world.
Yeah.
Because it's just sort of
out of the blue.
Like I said, for everyone who wasn't here in the very beginning, oh, my map is disabled right now, so I can't show you, but it's out in the middle of nowhere. The landing strip that allows you to get here is just basically a mustard stain on the map.
Uh-huh.
But there are people who believe that this entire dungeon tells the story of how Ifrit, the classic Final Fantasy summon, is basically using this dungeon to tell the story about how he saved the world.
Really?
And it's out there on the internet somewhere. You can see it if you're interested in it. I don't know. It seems a little far-fetched for me, but what I think this dungeon is, given the treachery of the platforming, and the fact that one of the main themes of the game is Prince Noctis coming to terms with his title. Okay. And because basically he's going to be thrust into the kingship, and he's going to have to be in charge of a power that can be responsible for saving the world. And I think this dungeon is a reference to I want to be the guy. Oh. And this is Noctis saying, I want to be the guy.
Yeah.
I want to be king.
Oh.
And I think that's at least as feasible, although the Ifrit fan theory is a lot more fully developed than my theory, and a lot less meta.
No, I think that your theory is better, actually.
It's definitely better, no doubt about it. So I'm kind of in this spinning tube right now.
Yeah, isn't that just a metaphor though for life?
And I'm getting a little nauseous. Just like I do in real life when I'm in a spinning tube.
Melon Speedruns is here. Melon Speedruns is helping us beta quest Wind Waker.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, he spent a lot of time with me teaching me how to kind of mess around with the files and get everything to work and see some beta rooms and areas and cutscenes and stuff.
Very cool.
So he's been working real hard because I'm a noob when it comes to that stuff.
There's actually a speed run of this dungeon being completed in I think like 4 minutes.
Ugh.
I will not be doing that. I will consider myself lucky if I complete the dungeon. Landed on the spikes.
Damn.
Rookie mistake. Drink
up that Richard real quick. Yeah, that's good Richard. Yeah, like that.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub. Landed on the spikes again. Jeez, I'm not that good at this.
Alrighty.
Lion King is a metaphor for life. Did anybody play the Lion King game for the Super Nintendo?
Oh yeah.
Because I did, and I was not very good at it.
Oh, no, I was not good at it.
I would say that
It was fun, though.
I Can't Wait to Be King level in that game was as challenging to me in my youth as this is to me right now.
Is it?
No, because I actually beat that level.
Didn't you beat this dungeon?
Shh.
I just can't wait to be there again.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh my goodness.
The Be Prepared level was where things got a little bit more challenging too.
Because of all the bees.
Yes, the bees.
The Be Prepared level.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
That's what I need to do.
Nice. For those of you who haven't watched it yet, don't forget we released a Contra video earlier today with me, Dan, and Anna. Kind of left through halfway through it, but that's okay.
Okay. This seems like a safer bet.
Also, John will be releasing, or not releasing, but doing streams every first and third Saturday of the month. We are subbing for him right now, his lazy ass.
That bastard.
I think he's out of town, actually, but I'm just going to pretend he's super lazy.
Well, every time there's a technical difficulty, I'm just going to say, God damn it, John.
Yeah, exactly. Should have been here.
Should have been here. I'm
not good at streaming. That's John's. John is the director of streaming of H4G Games. That is his official title.
My computer or my internet at home gets some terribly, terribly slow both upload and download speed, so I haven't done too much with. There's a door opening for me.
Oh.
So now I have to. Man, it would be too much to ask to be able to just walk through the fucking door. So. Oh, my chocobo sprinted back to the post.
Oh no.
I could really go for a chocobo right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean to eat it.
Oh yeah.
Dum dum dum. Nothing treacherous here.
No. I like how the end of the spikes are hot for some reason. It's like they were preheated. Oh, I also like how you get to.
That's because this game is fire.
What's up with the camera here?
The camera is bad. End of story. It's bad often, and
why? Okay, so hang on a second.
This is absolutely the worst type of camera problem.
Where you can't even see yourself. I heard that The Last Guardian had a lot of this kind of stuff, where it's like the Guardian was just so big that you couldn't you'd be in these small corridors and like your creature would just take up the entirety of the screen. You couldn't see yourself.
Did The Last Guardian finally? It did finally come out, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Is it worth playing?
I have not played it, but I heard that it was quite good. But the camera, for some people, the camera killed it. But if you can get past the camera, apparently there was some.
I mean, if I can get past this, I can.
Yeah, so I would say that if you can get past this, it would definitely be worth playing. Some people loved it.
Okay, I have to. Oh, I remember how I.
Tony, any advice on how to get a gamer or girlfriend? That's a tough one because I have no game. But my wife likes games. She not a lot, but she loves Breath of the Wild, loves Banjo-Kazooie. I would generally say look for a partner that you care about and you have similar interests to, but I wouldn't crunch that down to being like I need a gamer girlfriend because you're probably not going to find one because you're kind of looking for the wrong thing. If that makes sense.
But I mean, if you're, yeah,
it's like Anna's not a big gamer. She just games a little bit. She's not you wouldn't refer to her as a gamer. Does Allison do a lot of gaming?
We play games together.
Is she a gamer? Does she play games in her spare time frequently?
Not usually, no.
Okay. So if you were to go out and be like, I need to find a gamer girlfriend, do you think you would have ever found one?
I mean, she asked me out. If I tried to get a girlfriend, it would never happen.
Well, okay. In general, what I'm saying is, if you're specifically looking for just one, okay, you're looking for a partner based on one hobby. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's impossible.
Oh, come on. Well, I mean, it's not impossible.
No, but it's.
But you're definitely narrowing your options down.
Yeah. It's like as if you wanted a girlfriend of a certain height.
And Matt Fanal has a great point. Lower your standards. That can help. But I would say you can get the game into somebody a lot easier than you can get somebody who's into games to get into you in and of that connection.
Yeah. Well, and all I'm saying is, like,
that was
obviously
total nonsense. But
no, it made sense.
I need more dick.
I've obviously, but I've had girlfriends where we had nothing hobby-wise in common, and it didn't work. You do want hobbies in common, but if you're just looking for one particular hobby, like, good luck. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, where am I going here, guys? Anybody remember? I don't. Gotta get that switch flipped. Oh, another door's opening up for me. Lots of metal scraps. Great. Because I care so much. Alright. Okay, I think this is a good place to turn the wheel over to Tony here. He clearly has not spent enough time with spikes.
Hey, Louie.
Oh, Tony, you stepped right in front of the TV. God damn it.
I did a mom pass.
Oh, Mom. Okay, now you have...
No, there's no way in hell.
You fucked up my session. Now
you're too far ahead. I don't even know
you
what
have to do it now.
Oh,
your turn.
What do you know what's happening?
Just keep running until you find the objective. It's not that hard.
Why?
And try to avoid spikes and bottomless pits.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you can't make that jump from there. Sorry.
Yes, I can, because I believe I can fly. I believe.
Yeah, sadly, belief isn't enough.
Something every night and day.
I was disappointed by the Genji glove too, because it was in such a scandalous position, and then it was fucking garbage. Absolute garbage.
No!
I'm 100% with you on that, Mark.
Oh my goodness. Alright, hang on. I got this, dog. I'm gonna wait for this thing to go by. No! It doesn't go by. It doesn't go by at all. Alright, this is gonna be scandalous. Watch this. Hang on, I got this. I got this, though.
Almost. Very, very close. Very, very close.
I got this, Richie. Check it.
I've done that more than a few times. More than a few times in this dungeon.
Oh, come on now. I'm just reckless abandon. This is what you get when Richie makes me do stuff. Oh, I just need to get over a little bit more. Perfect. Come on now. Give me chocolate. Why isn't there a ledge hang on this?
Yeah, why? Why isn't there? There it is.
Shah!
Although, I do think it's kind of a legitimate complaint on some level, because it's kind of sad, because...
No, don't, please.
There you go.
Oh, God.
You got it. You got it.
No! Yes! Okay, you do it. I'm too scared. Oh, my God.
But yeah, it's... In combat... you warp all over the place. That's one of the main, like, distinguishing things about Noctis's combat abilities, is he can warp everywhere and, like, conjure weapons out of his ass and all that sort of stuff. But when it comes to exploring, he's just a fucking scrub. Like, even
I don't want no scrubs.
Like, I can understand it in this dungeon because jumping around is kind of the point, and you want to make it special, you want to make it hard, fine.
Yeah, but this is the wrong kind of hard, Richie.
But it is the wrong kind of hard. I agree with you. But, like, when you're exploring the regular world, like, he also has those problems, even when there's not, like, any challenge to give you.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just like, I would really love to be able to warp up that ladder. No, you take it one rung at a time like everybody else, even though you were warping everywhere else in combat.
Yeah. Are you talking about Combat, the Atari 2600 game?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Walking along.
We do have a comment that says Beta Quest Final Fantasy, and I was actually looking at Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 for some beta questing, and unfortunately, 9 has next to nothing of interest. 8 has a couple things. 7 is mostly like debug menus and maps that you can access.
I haven't looked too much into it, but apparently, like, if you've played this game, which you haven't, the last half of the game has a really unfinished feel to it. Like, it's literally on rails. You take a train everywhere.
Really?
And you get plopped out at some destination
That's
spots.
weird because it was in production hell for so long. You'd think it would have been... Well, I guess if it's in production hell, normally it's not going smoothly. But, like, if they had time...
But I hear that you can glitch out a feature in the game called the Armiger.
Okay.
I hear that you can glitch it out and get access to some of the unfinished content for the second half of the game. So we could maybe look into that and see how feasible it is, if they've patched it out yet. That's kind of the crappy thing about beta questing modern games, is they'll just patch everything out of the game before you can...
Would you be able to look into that?
Maybe. I think I probably could.
Like a Piggy Pop?
Ooh.
Pig Pot Pie? Maybe just look up how to do it, and then we can do some recording.
Right. The only thing is I don't know how much novel content there is out there that hasn't been explored to death. I don't know that I really want to...
Hard to tell.
Do people's sloppy seconds. I remember there being something tricky about this.
Tricky Dicky.
Oh, that's the trick. I have to get on the other side of the thing. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. Hum-dum-de-dum.
Do you guys know who the Irate Gamer is? Yes.
I remember him remotely.
Yeah. So the funny story with him is that AVGN was getting popular, but YouTube was like, he's a little sweary. Let's promote someone who's less sweary but like him. And so like he was like basically just copying him at the time, right? So he so YouTube back in the day, I think we're talking like 2007 or whatever, basically put Irate Gamer on the front page and of YouTube, and so that's how he built his entire audience. Was he was on the front page for like a month or something? It might have been less. But anyways, point is that all these AVGN followers that had like he had earned versus YouTube just being like, hey, poof, here you go, which is how you used to do it back in the day because the algorithm wasn't as refined and it was just kind of like YouTube highlighted you, like Brental Floss, like that's how we got big. Is they were one day they just did the I choose you button, and that was like it was like a career defining thing, so if you weren't one of those people, screw you. If you were, you could build it into a career. So anyways, AVGN's fans were all like, you just started spamming the Irate Gamer because of like all of this, like basically he was just stealing his intellectual property in essence. And so basically YouTube was like, oh, all right. So they took Irate Gamer off, and he's never had a net positive for subscribers since then. Since 2007, yeah.
That's a shame. All right, now this next segment I have to have you do.
Oh my god.
What you have to do?
Yeah.
You see how the platforms are coming here?
Yeah.
You have to, as the platform is coming towards you.
Yeah.
You have to jump onto the platform, run down the platform, jump to that platform where the spikes are pointing out at you.
Okay.
Hit the small little bit of safe ground there, and then start moving to the left.
What?
It's super easy.
Oh my god, no. I believe I can fly.
You can do it, Morty. I believe in you.
I believe I can. I come from game. Every something night and day.
I take your dreams and fly away.
I believe I can soar. No.
You're getting the easy part wrong.
Where did I come from here?
Get on that thing. No, we went backwards a little bit here, so you're just gonna sort of have to surf this thing and avoid the spikies. Take a look at that dusty face. No, you're a little too aggressive there.
I go this way.
I'll get you back to that.
Yeah, I can't.
This isn't even the hard part, man.
I know, I can't do it. I'm too sloppy.
It's okay though. You should have been there when I was doing it the first time. It was not good. And I mean, it's still not good. I'm clearly a scrub here as well. Oh, I want that. Yeah, 5 mega potions. Mega potions are good.
Are they? Are they better than regular potions though?
They are.
Are they mega better?
I mean,
arguable.
full HP for the whole party.
That's pretty good.
Hard to top that. Except with a mega elixir, but that's another beast altogether.
So
but yeah, this was probably the first major problem point I had with this dungeon. You see that?
Oh my god.
That's some bullshit, isn't it?
Why is this? How is this a story of how that summon saved the world? I don't get that.
Aw, man! That wasn't even the hard part. I've been in a cryogenic sleep for 18 years. What happened to Final Fantasy? I have no idea. I have no idea either.
When did it start going downhill? People really liked 6, 7. I mean, the whole that golden era. 8, people hated it or they liked it. 9 seemed to harken back to the old school stuff. People really liked that. 10, I think people liked. 10-2, I think people were okay with. And then, what was 11?
11 was the MMO.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And it was...
Yeah, okay, and then 12 was kind of almost like a real-time sort of thing. They were kind of moving the battle system towards a real-time thing. Was 12 any good? I think it has its fans, right?
I like 12.
Okay.
It definitely takes some getting used to, but I...
enjoy it.
I thought it had a lot of positives.
Yeah. And then 13 had 45 sequels.
Right.
I think it had 3 sequels or 2 sequels.
Yeah, and that was...
And then this was supposed to be another sequel to it.
Oracle Ascension coins, they're pretty good. Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Damn it!
No! No!
Oh, I deserved that. Got cocky.
I don't know.
9 is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I'm playing through it with my girlfriend right now, and I think she's going to enjoy it too.
Have you just started?
We're 10 hours in.
Oh, okay. So when you say, I think she's going to enjoy it, has she not made an opinion of it yet?
No, she seems to enjoy, and she reacts to all the emotional scenes, poor Vivi. I mean, that's the main reaction to have with anybody.
Yeah.
Did you ever play 9?
I did not, no. It was, when it came out, I had weird reactions to games, when they came out. So, for example, when 9 came out, I think I was close to, or I think I had already sold my PlayStation. Because my intent was to get a PlayStation 2.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it must not have been when 9 came out, shortly thereafter. PlayStation 2 came out. It was kind of like a swan song for RPGs on the PlayStation, from what I recall. So, like, when it came out, it was like, for me, it was like Final Fantasy VII was like, wow, this looks, the cutscenes were really realistic. And then, like, 8 took this huge step forward. I'm like, oh my god, what is 9 gonna look like? And then it was all like that sort of chibi style, like, stuff. And not quite that, but, like, close, kind of more cartoony. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't get it, because I had not really played any of the earlier Final Fantasy games that I was harking back to.
Well, you got your wish. Here's the new reality.
Yeah,
that
exactly. Yeah. So, anyways, the point is that I was kind of confused by it, so I never really picked it up. I think I'd moved on by that point in time,
Right.
So,
where is that?
I need to though. I hear 9. I mean, like you said, everyone that I've talked to says 9 is amazing.
The thing is that the art style is really deceptive. Like, the story probably hits harder than most Final Fantasies, honestly.
That's what I hear.
I think my greatest fear with the Final Fantasy remake, the Final Fantasy VII remake, is that I'm playing it right now. That's what I'm really worried about.
My greatest fear is that they're just going to scrap it for a Mystic Quest remake.
Oh, that would be cruel on so many levels.
Like, how about a Mystic? Like, this is like just such an annoying type of hard. So what exactly is the what do you get at the end of this dungeon?
You get an item called the Black Hood.
Okay.
Which allows you to dodge enemy attacks with basic impunity.
Okay. Is that worth it?
If that was the only reward in the dungeon, no, it would not be worth it. But like, you see all the treasures I'm picking up here, and I don't even know what I just picked up because, yes, Mystic Quest is really that bad.
Yeah.
It's a dumpster fire. It's one of those things where it's just, there's nothing good about the game. The battle system is not...
No, it's nothing special
it's not
at
fun.
all. It's super basic.
Oh, I hated it.
I played it a little bit, and I'm just like, this is... Like, I would play RPGs. Like, I didn't really care about the battle system when I was a kid. I preferred, like, the Secret of Mana style stuff, where it's kind of like a hybrid, or Zelda. More like action RPG. So I played, like, RPGs that were, like, turn-based for the story. Like, I would kind of... I didn't really get into the strategy like some people do, I've
only recently started doing it because, like, when I played RPGs back in the day, I cheated through pretty much everything. Because I wanted to see the story, and all that stuff. I agree that Mystic Quest does have some pretty badass music. Ryuji Sasai did some good work with that game, especially the battle themes are pretty good, which distracts from the other bad things about the battle system.
Yeah, I mean, but the whole point about Mystic Quest was like they were like, we need to have a
totally blew it.
We need to have a an American-friendly, easy RPG, a starter RPG, if you will.
Right.
So they're just like, let's take every any sort of like challenge and therefore reward out.
Right.
It's just like, well, come on now.
So this is kind of tricky here. I kind of have to
do one of those, yeah.
I have to get on the other side of the... I have to remember, I'm not going after the treasure. I'm not going after the treasure. God, I love treasure.
You love treasure.
I love treasure so much. Oh, I almost got the treasure.
So I've been telling the girls that we should go to Dutch Girl.
Oh my!
You've never been to Dutch Girl, have you?
No, I have not. I don't have cash though.
I have cash. You get $8 for 12 donuts.
I took Woodward home and I was like, oh man, I totally should have surprised Tony with some Dutch Girl donuts.
Oh, dude, you would have been my bestest friend.
But I had the same problem I have right now, and I was like, I don't have any cash.
Yeah, it's
They won't feed me donuts.
To give people who are watching here at home a little backstory, John and I were going to the Detroit Arcade Club, which is like Woodward and 7 Mile, for those of you that are not familiar with Detroit's mile structures, basically starting from downtown Detroit, going up our mile roads, and 8 Mile, which you may recall from the movie 8 Mile, is the northern border of Detroit. So 7 Mile, Woodward, not the best area. And, I mean, it's not like horrible, but it is certainly pretty, let's put it that way. Not as bad as 6 Mile. That's for sure. But, anywho's in Hagen Dawson, we're, you know, we keep seeing this donut shop, and it's like open at like 1 a.m. And we're like, well, there's got to be a mistake, you know. So we're like, all right, let's do this. And, you know, we eventually, you know, we go in, and bulletproof glass everywhere, obviously to protect the donuts. And we're like, you know, is this any good? You know, so we try some. This is like, oh my god, this is like incredible. These are like the best donuts I've ever had. And, you know, I'm like, let's try it again, you know, during the day, whatever. Try it. Best donuts we ever had. Amazing. Fantastic donuts. And we're like, I don't know if anyone else is going to think this. So we give them to some other people. They're like, holy shit, these are amazing donuts. These are great donuts. The double chocolate, put it in the microwave, 5-10 seconds, change your life. You'll never be the same person again. Period. The end.
Oh, it's going to get me. It's going to get me.
Oh,
it got me. Oh, jeez.
Do you guys think the new Dissidia Final Fantasy will come to the U.S.? I'm not familiar with that series.
So, Dissidia Final Fantasy is... I haven't played the games myself. I kind of need to. Or rather, I started, but never did much with it. But it's kind of a fighting / action spin-off of the series.
Uh-huh.
Total fan service. Like, it's got characters from...
Oh, yeah. Like
games all the way. Oh, shit, no, not attack, you damn idiot.
That's awesome.
But I don't know too much about the new one, and I don't know if Squeenix is gonna make the effort to bring it over to the new... or bring it over to the US. I really don't.
I think whenever there's effort involved, generally the answer is no.
Yeah, but at the same time, Final Fantasy's gotten to the point where it's kind of a
cash cow,
reliable franchise, so they might have the stones to do it. Okay, seriously, just camera not doing me any favors.
No. So I gotta ask the chat here, of the most recent Hard4 Games videos, which ones have you enjoyed the most? Let us know. I'm curious to know what you guys are liking here.
Oh. Totally self-inflicted wound there. What a dick.
What a dick. I'm serious though, we should go to Dutch Girl. It'd be pretty good.
It'd be pretty good.
It's only like 10 minutes away, really.
Shitty dick. I do like Dragon Quest. I'm not as big into Dragon Quest as I am into Final Fantasy, because I feel like the battle system hasn't grown that much over the years, and I'd like it to. And then I don't think the stories have been as strong as the Final Fantasies usually are. But I played the remake of Dragon Quest VII on DS, and I liked it a lot. I had a lot of fun with that game. That was a response to a comment.
No, I know you weren't. I read the comment. I know you weren't just answering a question that I didn't ask, but to me.
Oh man! Why do I suck so bad?
Charles. Last name. Oh my goodness. The Zelda live streams. Okay. So the question was, what videos have you been enjoying the most recently? I'm going to do a Wind Waker beta quest live stream once we release the video, as a matter of fact. Zelda live streams actually did pretty well overall.
Yeah,
got some good viewership.
Okay, where am I going here?
This dungeon just makes me mad.
The camera makes me mad.
You know what it looks like you're playing on? It looks like you're playing on a big Jenga board. Like a big, it's just what they look like.
Right. Wait for it to come back.
Jeez, this thing reminds me of my ex-wife.
Oh boy.
I do want to do Contra Hardcore for the Genesis, per comment in here. Problem is, it's a really expensive game. So I haven't really had an opportunity to like find it in the wild, or was it like $70 now or something like that? It's kind of one of those things where it's like...
It's almost like a new game.
Yeah, almost, you know. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to spend $70, and I feel like it'll get some good viewership, but not to merit the price tag, you know? I don't know. I think it would be really fun.
Maybe you could get a good price on resale after you decide to get rid of it.
Yeah, maybe I should do that, buy it and just sell it so I can do a review of it. I guess we'll see how the Contra 3 video does. And if the Contra 3 video does well enough, maybe we'll do Contra Hardcore. Contra Hardcore, I think, would do better than Contra 3 because it's a rarer game. And I think it has more of a cult following, so you can kind of like... That would be, quote, cultivated a little bit in the viewership. So, but if Contra 3 does well enough, I'll consider it. Contra Hardcore.
Dun, 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 dun. I kind of need that to come back. Can I pick you up through the wall? Yes, I can. How about that? I'm not going after the treasure. I'm not going after the treasure.
You're very seamless. Like, you're making it look easy. Except for when you fall.
Oracle Ascension coins, that's what I like. Oh, that doesn't make it easy.
No, it doesn't make it easy when the video signal cuts out. Come on, you. I've been struggling with this all day.
Caught over 1,000 fish. Oh shit. That is a shitty situation right there.
What happened?
There's nothing worse than losing an effort-intensive save.
Ah.
That is...
I would argue like AIDS is worse. But in terms of gaming.
Yeah.
Unless you get game
This
AIDS.
is pretty much game AIDS.
Game AIDS.
It's so hard for me to start a game again once I've lost.
Oh, yeah.
But I did that so many times in, like, old emulators where I would play a game for so long, and then I would accidentally hit save state at the start of the game instead of load state.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there goes all your progress.
Yep.
Hope you like getting, I don't know, Swifty.
Oh, sweet. You know what I'll do? I'll say, hey, guys.
Oh, crap.
It's
dick.
me, Tony. The guy on screen. How is you today? See? There we go. That's some good interaction right there.
Do a beta quest on Resident Evil.
1.5.
Is that the one where the controls are better?
Well, the 1.5 is a reference to a build of 2 that they scrapped.
Oh.
So there's actually, I think Capcom released like 15 minutes of gameplay from it that you can watch. And
oh my god.
You can't play it, or maybe someone did find a beta around. I don't know exactly what it was, but basically, like, it's basically very similar to Resident Evil 2. A lot of the rooms that they showcased are the same. But it's different enough.
I hesitated too long. Better to just kill myself and get on with it.
How close are you to the end of the dungeon?
Not.
Oh my god. We should probably end it around 10 still, unfortunately.
Agreed.
We got about 9 minutes, guys.
Maybe I just want to see if I can get to the spot where you can do the boob skip.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
And maybe we can pull it off. But I don't really know how to do it. Okay. Go on.
Glorious guinea pigs.
Oh my goodness. Why doesn't the camera track?
It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. So we got one response for what was your most favorite, most recent H4G video, the Zelda live streams. Let us know what else do you like? What else have you seen recently? You know,
they don't. They only like the classics.
Yeah, exactly.
Classics and beta quests.
Classics and beta quests. Banjo-Kazooie's next for a beta quest, by the way.
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
Have you played Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have. Are you both
I'm
Banjo-Kazooie
not
and
a
Banjo-Tooie?
horrible monster. No, I never did play Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking about combining the two.
But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, man, that was
your jam.
That was a jam.
Huh. Well, that's coming up next. I think it's going to be pretty good.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, now I have to wait for the fucking bridge to come back.
You're talking about some deep shit over in that other room.
Yeah, I heard it. It kind of sapped my will to go forward, to be totally honest with you. But
well, they'll feel better once I get them some donuts. More Zelda videos. Wait, so my question was, what recent videos have you liked? And you said more Zelda. I'd never done a video on more Zelda. How was that?
Har.
Indiana Jones video was cool. That's cool. There's not a whole lot we can do on Zelda at the moment unless new information comes up. But there are some Zelda fan projects that we can touch on.
Here we go. This is gonna help.
Run.
Not worth it. Not worth it,
Run,
guys.
Son. Oh my goodness gracious. All of your videos have been good. It's from Matt. The variety of hosts.
That's a lie.
What? The variety of hosts you have is your strongest.
The variety of
hosts, the individual characters, and experiencing multiple layers, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much. Well, that's very nice of you. Dreamcast one was pretty nice. The Hello Kitty Dreamcast.
Crap. What am I doing? Is there anything over here? Ooh, there is stuff over here. It's precarious, but gotta go for it.
See, the thing is, I feel like this dungeon deters me from playing this game because it's like it's so open and it's so random. I feel like I would just, obviously I would just get lost, but I wouldn't even know like what I should do or should go or like anything. I guess it's an optional dungeon, so it really is for people that are exploring.
Don't let this be your impression of this game because it's a completely different experience, but I definitely get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I paid for this experience as a platformer, I would be angry.
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely be angry. Again, like I said, as much as I like the puzzly aspect of it,
yeah,
like, just the way the controls of this game are set up, it's hard to move in a straight line.
I know.
Which is fine when you're playing a game where precise motion isn't that important.
Sure.
So when you're playing an RPG, precise motion isn't that important, and the frustrations with the controls of this game wouldn't be as big of a deal, and they aren't.
Yeah.
There are still a lot of frustrations in the base game, don't get me wrong, and controls have something to do with it, but
I think it actually controls perfectly when you look at in terms of matching his animation. When he's running, he's not running in a straight line. So it's like you may be pushing forward, but like they're like, oh, screw it, like, oh man, like how he's like wobbling back and forth. So it's like they probably were like, we don't know how to develop a game where the avatar runs in a straight line. Just animate him like drunkenly running.
It's like playing Marble Run on the wrong axis. That's pretty much the 10-second review of this dungeon, and it's pretty much spot on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I think like so many of the things in this game, I think it's just a half-successful experiment.
Yeah.
Oh, get in there.
Huh.
And it's so easy to get turned around in the dungeon too.
Every now and then, Richie plays Final Fantasy 15. Turn around.
Nope, this is not.
Richie.
Nope. Blew it.
Now and then he
Blew
falls
it.
apart, and he needs it now tonight.
Yes, I do more than ever.
And he needs it more than ever.
That was.
If you could only run straight, you'd be running straight forever. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it would be. Oh my god. So we're going to be wrapping up here in another minute or two here, guys. So get your final questions in, your Final Fantasy questions in, if you will.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
And, yeah, let us know in the comments section here. Fernando mentioned something you mentioned earlier here, Richie. The latter half of the game feels unfinished.
Yeah, it definitely does. The pacing of the story just gets so fast.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, Matt is very nice. He said send me your EP as soon as it's been mastered.
all right.
Thank you, John, for providing the microphone today, so we could have you could hear my beautiful voice.
Okay, that's the way I'm going.
Richie, you want to sing a quick lick before we go?
Oh shit. Oh, I think I missed that in my first run through. Probably that one too.
Maybe you should sing a song about Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy is cool if you are a homosexual. Which a lot of people think that we are, and we may be. Who really knows what we are in Final Fantasy land? If I could do magic, would I do it to you guys? Probably. Hey, I just did what you told me to. Buyer beware.
Oh my god, Richie. So many lols.
It wasn't that funny.
It was unexpected.
Maybe the dick is getting to me. That's what happens when you put dicks in me. I talk about homosexuality. What can I say?
What can you say?
What more can I say?
For those of you who missed the earlier part of the stream, we decided to call a cocktail a Richard, because Richard, Dick, cocktail.
Oh. That's where I need to go. Check this out.
Oh, I'm going to check it out.
I'm just going to ride the skull for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Look at... Are those veins?
Oh, yeah. No, I think they're actually just horn roots.
So detailed.
Rooty horns.
Huh.
If you missed that jump, I would have laughed so hard.
And I functionally did. I even got...
Alright, I think we're probably done with
the
stream here.
That's it, guys. Thanks for putting up with this shit. Clearly, I am not good enough at this. I was hoping Tony would try a little bit harder so we could get some more lols at him getting frustrated with controls, but
I got frustrated enough from just like 3 minutes of playing this. Like, I just couldn't even do it. Like, it was just all over the place. We're gonna go to Dutch Girl, babe.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to eat this shit donut when I could have Dutch Girl.
You don't need to go to Dutch Girl.
Richie's never been. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget, what are the beers? We're having Ghetto Blaster.
That says, where are the beers?
Where are the beers? Sorry.
We're doing dicks tonight.
Yeah, cocktails. But I did have a beer earlier.
But thank you all for
You say we're doing dicks tonight and then wonder why people think you're gay?
It's because
this is a dick. I'm putting a dick in me.
It's a Richard because Richard is dick. Dick is a cock is a cocktail.
I get it, but I don't think everyone does.
We explained it 4 times to everybody. They know. Anyways,
4 times.
point is...
It's hard for games humor. We're hard for games. We have to live up to the name.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So that you
Some
have
people
to
just don't get
regularly
it.
talk
Some
about
people just
penis?
don't get us.
Sweetheart, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Alright, anyways. So remember, everybody, that John will be streaming the 1st and 3rd Saturday of the month. He previously lied to all of us, saying it was 7 to 10. It's actually 8 to 10. So I do want to make that correction.
And maybe we'll sub here and there.
Yeah, this was just a sub day for us. We don't know what we're doing. We're not professionals like John.
If we hadn't wasted an hour of the stream setting things up and getting to the dungeon,
maybe we would have started at 7.
Maybe
Yeah.
you would have been able to see me attempt the boob jump.
Yeah, but maybe you're just going to have to boob jump vicariously in your own lives. You know, imagine what that would have been and go home and do that today. So enjoy.
Enjoy indeed.
See
How
you
do we
guys-
turn this off?
See you later. See you later. We love you guys. You're my best friend.